Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Man, I should have gotten this bigger, longer tripod sooner. It opens me up to a lot more different spots on the property than when I had that little short one. The one I've had before was about this, so I had to find things to stack it or just the right place. See, we even got old dog making an appearance in the back over here. But it's just a good day. I'm shooting this video on a Friday on the mountain, just loving life, man. Everything is good. And the reason everything's so good and why I feel so good is largely due to what I'm talking about in the video today. So we're talking about raw vegan, mono meals, and beyond food combining. I do videos every day. A lot on the raw vegan lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle, fitness, meditation, a little bit of philosophy here and there. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd go ahead and click that subscribe button and then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you will stay subscribed to the channel. I had to kind of figure it out. I was thinking just a minute ago, this is my 9th day since I've been back in Costa Rica, and I'll tell you, I feel absolutely phenomenal. It's almost like a different level, almost like I'm kind of high. And I'll tell you why today. Well, you probably kind of know because you've seen the videos over the last 9 days since I've been back. But you know, when I kind of decide to clean house, clean my body out a little bit, I like to let things happen. I'm not a big, okay, we're going to do a such and such day challenge of this, or I'm going to do this cleanse for this amount of days. I tend to just slip into things naturally. The way I eat, I kind of just let my body just pull me around, and it's just, you know, I've had a good relationship with my body. I've allowed my body pleasures. I'm not overly strict on it, and consequently, my body doesn't ask me for that bad of things. But me and my body, we kind of keep progressing on down the road a little bit more, and less my body asks me for anything. That's generally not optimal. So as you know, I've been eating really simple since I've been back. Pretty much I'm sliding into it now, and that's why I'm so in tune with this, and I want to talk about it a lot in other videos, and I've wanted to do a video on it. Is like, this is some next level stuff here. I'm not, you know, I hope the food combining part of it didn't fool you into thinking we were going to get to the food chart and like you're going to have like a class and, okay, now if you have the sweet fruits and the sub acids and da 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 da. Jesus Christ, I did a video one time and was looking at that information just for some, you know, just to have the knowledge in my head, and I'm like, damn, this is going back to school again. I can't memorize all this chart to do for a video. Started getting that anxiety of like having to write a paper or something. But for me, it's just, honestly, go beyond the whole food combining thing. If you keep your food simple, you're going to feel the best, and you don't have to really worry about that all that much. Now, right now, I'm not sure this is a perfect combination. I think if you get into the food combining charts, you know, there's not technically, bananas and mangoes aren't the best match. Now, as I'm talking about this simplicity too, I should add in there that I have really good digestion. I can pretty much, I don't have a whole lot of problem with food combining. I can combine things. I mean, I don't do it just because it's not logical to me. It's not instinctual, but I can combine things a lot of people consider bad combos and not have a problem with it. But the simpler we get, like I'm trying, you know, like I say, this stuff is fresh on my mind, and I'm trying to kind of convey the experience as it's happening. But the simpler we get, I feel like I even have more clarity. There is kind of more of the body, mind, spirit connection. I feel absolutely electric, absolutely energized as far as my energy level goes. It's not that nervous stuff though. I mean, I've been sleeping really well. God, I slept till almost 7 o'clock this morning, so I get a full 8 hours sleep every night, which is very important. It has nothing to do with this. I don't understand all the people that are so vigilant about what they put into their body, and they don't even allow their bodies rest, or they kind of consider, see, rest, sleep, whatever is non-negotiable. A lot of people think that that's just something, well, that can be sacrifice that, but that's super important, and the rest of it's not going to work if you're not getting sufficient rest. So I'll go into that rant at another time. So basically, since I've been back for 9 days, I have eaten pretty much the same thing, and I had some papaya a little while ago, but it's pretty much been bananas, mangoes, lettuce, What else? What else? What else? Okay, okay, here's basically what I've been eating during the day. I'll have like, okay, say today I had banana and ice cream for breakfast. Then a little bit later I had papaya with a little bit of lime juice and some chili powder on there. Now I'm having this. I'm thinking probably a green smoothie this afternoon and probably some more banana and ice cream for dinner. Now, the reason I'm having banana and ice cream for dinner is I didn't feel like leaving the property again today. The farmer's market is tomorrow. I'll stock up big time tomorrow. But I didn't have any lettuce. Now, what my nights have been up until now, I think I did have banana and ice cream one night, but my nights, and I've had this probably 7 out of the last 8 nights, and just because I like it, that's what my body's craving for. Big tub of lettuce. I've gotten red leaf and butter leaf some nights, but just big tub of lettuce. Chopped up some onions. Last night even chopped up some beets on there, and just had a simple dressing of mango, splash of Bragg's aminos, cayenne pepper, and smoked paprika. Now, a couple of the nights that dressing, I added the red pepper in there, but I haven't added any overt fats since I've been back. And yeah, and I'm just feeling light as air, but I'm feeling full. One thing I need to point out on this is I am getting sufficient calories. I'm not, feeling under energized, under carbed. I don't feel like, I don't have the energy to do what I want to, but I feel uber clean. Like my digestion, if you can have perfect digestion, I think my digestion is perfect right now. Probably the only thing I could do to just make it that much closer to perfect is I haven't been paying attention to drinking water as much. I have been eating a lot more of water content fruit. I've been eating lots of mangoes since I've been back, but haven't been drinking as much. So that might be, and I guess I'm just searching for something there, but absolutely digestion is flawless right now. And that's because the body's not having to think about it all that much. I feel good all the time, but I get some knowledge when I do these little periods like this, and they really pull me not to become what some people would think more fanatic and more restrictive, but just to learn what feels the best. I feel the best right now. So that's why I'm going to eat what I eat. I did that video a couple or 3 days ago about raw vegan. Here's what I know. Here's why I do it. That's all I know. Your reasons may be different. You may not have the same experience, but I feel absolutely phenomenal right now. I'm very clear. I feel good. I've got energy. My digestion's good. My elimination's good. And it teaches me that even though I can combine more foods and get away with it than other people, and I can eat more diversely, I feel better. I feel better the simpler. I've even kind of gotten to a point now where as I'm having bananas and mangoes, it's the percentages that higher, that next level. Like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and exaggerate. Like, okay, if I eat one thing, if I add another fruit, or if I'm not eating a mono meal, or if I'm combining a little bit, I'm not like I feel terrible, but I feel that little difference. It's a subtle difference, but I feel like how much more I'm getting from the mono meals and the simple combining. Like I say, I was almost like I was hesitating. I had to think for a minute, like, okay, do you add bananas to this, or do you want to go ahead and just eat the mangoes, and then we'll move on to bananas in a little while, because I'm really dialed in on this simplicity right now. And it's kind of addictive. I'll tell you, it's kind of addictive falling into these ways of eating. I was thinking just a few minutes ago as I was making my kind of mentally preparing and thinking about after not having been to, I've missed 3 farmers markets since I was in the States, and then last week was Easter. I'm thinking what all I want to get tomorrow. And all the things that are my prime, my like, just my favorite things to get at the market are also clean. They're fruits, they're juices. So probably going to be at least another 6-7 days of ultra clean, ultra clean. And that's all I want. I'm not trying, I'm not restricting myself, I'm not forcing myself, I'm not depriving myself of anything I want. I'm just going simply with what my body is telling me. And I think it one thing too, I think why the body functions so well doing this is, okay, yes, I'm not fasting. I'm not water fasting, so I am taking in nutrients. I'm not juice fasting, so I am taking in solid food. But when we're not confusing, I'm not confusing the body. It even though I'm eating a lot of food, I'm eating still probably the amount of calories that I'm looking to eat. I'm probably eating as many calories doing this as I still normally do. It's cleaner. But it's just a lot less energy being used to digest the food in your body when you're eating the mono meals, or when you're pretty much for these 9 days until dinner has been mono meal or bi meal. By that, bananas and mangoes, because there was a lot of days. Like I say, there's been a little bit in there. I had some pineapple, a little bit of pineapple 2 days ago. I had some papaya this morning, but pretty much for 9 days it's been bananas and mangoes. So pretty much until dinner, every day has been mono meals or a bi meal with the bananas and the mangoes, and then at dinner is just like two big heads of lettuce and that very, very simple dressing. So yeah, I just feel like my body's had a vacation, and it continues to be on vacation until I decide to change this a little bit. Now, what do I see changes coming? Honestly, right now my body doesn't. For me to change and add more things back in right now would be unnatural, because my body doesn't want to do that. My body would rebel against that. When I do eventually kind of say, okay, it's time to start eating some more stuff, because I do need more greens. That's one thing at the market tomorrow. I will buy kale and spinach and start getting some more greens in there. But I'm still going to stay off the overt fats for a while. It just feels good. It's almost kind of dangerous in a way, because once I get off the fats for a little bit, I don't want to get back on them. Don't worry too much about that, though. Anybody that's watched my channel knows too. I balance things out. I'm not one of these people that does uber no fat for forever. But anyhow, listen, to finish this one off, hope there's some value to it. But the simpler the better. Stop looking for the next recipe. Stop looking to these things that have 6, 7, 8 different ingredients. Even when you're making your fruit bowls. Even when you're making fruit bowls and you're doing decent fruit combining or food combining, there's still nothing like eating a fruit by itself. There's still nothing like just eating a couple of fruits together. The simpler is always going to be the better. If you want to go back to man's natural state, which the raw vegans always want to do, that's how we ate. That's how we ate. We'd probably wander up on a tree or some source of food, and we didn't sit around there and eat a couple of pieces of that fruit and then think like, me bored, time to go buy food. No, you ate that fruit until it was gone, and then you moved on. But, I think if you really want to get into the natural way of eating, that this is the natural way of eating. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you again tomorrow as always. Peace.